Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more EU4. I meant to get this achievement wrapped up yesterday, but we didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and declare some war on Mr. England. Gonna bring in his subjects. We're gonna do the Conquest of Oxford. This makes us fight Venice. We don't really care. Let's grab one of our siege leaders. We had an army that was over here doing a thing. He's still got a leader. Good. And then beyond that, we're kind of just suppressing a little bit here and there. Provence gets a noble of the de Regenar family. That's our dynasty. That's our fancy dynasty. We're king not thrown from balcony de Regenar. Take that, von Habsburgs. Cool. Thank you for your sub, man. I can't pronounce your name. Too many random vowels and consonants in it. Is it Chow BKW? Chow. Just Chow? Chow. That makes me think of Eddie Izzard. He's a funny guy. Okay, we'll spread out around here. There's the army taking care of the rebels. 15-day siege of Chester. God, can I just say how much I freaking love innovative and offensive. I mean, have you seen these siege sticks? Look at these siege sticks. 9 days. So good. And that's not even having, like, the max, you know? Alright, so Galray did a thing. He killed Mr. Aachen. Demand all the full territory is a thing he'll say yes to. Great, good. Get that back. Thank you. No more internal wars, so hopefully we're earning 0.3. Nope, looks like there's still an internal war happening. Who was it? Who's fighting? There's a person. Current wars, not very many. Ottoman conquest, that's not it. Dutch conquest of Oxford. Iroquois, Venice. Venice is not a prince, so it's not our war making it happen. Scottish conquest is putting... It's not that one. What one is it? Ah, it's that we have a missing elector, you're right. That's why there's 0.1 missing. There is internal peace. It's that Aachen was an elector. Got it. Let's grant electorate back. How dare he kill an elector, you know? It's just wrong, man. Alright, our influence over Aachen has just expired, apparently. We will re-up it. Wonder how England's navy's been doing. The answer is quite well. Even Venice has 15 heavies. We do have an army down here. Why don't we grab the leader that was over here and have him teleport down here to take care of Mr. Venice. Time to get rich. Time to get Irish free cities? We could. Whole purpose for this war is just to get some more clay that we can add to the empire and pass the final reforms. I personally think it's more fun to try to pass reforms peacefully without conquest. But adding land to the empire is extremely efficient. Especially because after we get one more reform passed, we're going to have another 25% imperial authority growth for a total of 1.5x multiplier. So we'll get 1.5 imperial authority per province added, which is like a lot. How many colonies do we have? Not very many. Yes, with Egypt we had even better siege ability. Our national ideas give us 10%. With a custom nation you can take 20%, which basically pushes you to the absurd level where you can get to 3-day siege sticks without even really trying on literally everyone. It's kind of gross. Blue Sonic, Anti-Condor, Yxoxalis. Thank you for the gifted sub, 2 silver stars. Thank you, guys. Our income's kind of lowish. We got a new artillery here. These guys... You know, if we could get our army tradition above that magical number, whatever it was, I've already forgotten. 94.6, 94.7, 96. 95.7, whatever it is. Nessie just died as well. Man, we are losing them like flies. This is not cool. Let's head over to Dalmatia. If we can get above the number, I want to roll, like, a whole new slew of generals. But I do want to wait for the best opportunity possible. 000 can come over here. I think he was in charge of this army. That's fine. Okay. Let the burghers have influence. Of course, naturally, I just granted them some extra land to do the burgher click, and now they're going to have too much freaking influence. Naturally. Ugh. Granted monopolies expires in 48. I guess technically it's not a disaster if we just don't do the click coming up there any land that can be granted to the clergy? Plenty. Grant them like this. I don't really like giving them naval supplies, but I'd rather make them loyal right now, if possible. Of course, doesn't really matter because we are so close to the end of the achievement run, but until you get 5 disease outbreaks in a row, I know, right? Isn't that awful? So one downside to siege ability stacking is how ridiculous the siege ability like problems can be from back-to-back disease outbreaks. Alright, do we have any people who dislike us? Saxony could use improved relations, and Savoy. And we still have a diplomat, wow. Hungary, I guess. We break our alliance with Mr. Ottoman, and we could return core to Hungary. But until we integrate him, it's not going to really make any difference. Discontent has been sown by France. Them's fighting words, I think. I think we should attack France. Just based on that. What a jerk. Okay, we're going to take tech right now. We are Defender of the Faith, so we take a slight penalty, but 418 is not too bad. 328 for current level tech. Putting us ahead for 13 years, not too bad. 451, not too bad. Gotta love those innovative discounts. It also gave us some more state limit, looks like. Yeah, we got 5 more state slots available. Sjaelland. Let's find Sjaelland. Sjaelland. That's the one I want. Okay, what else? We've got the Congolese coast. See, I wish that it would not include trade company regions in this list. Inland has 28. Did we not create a Finnish subject yet? I mean, a Finnish prince. I know I have already added this land to the Empire. I think we just need to remember to do that. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, we have access to some better artillery. Getting finally to that stage of the game where artillery can be the majority of the damage that you do. Okay, SOT support just expired. Let's get some admin points. Makes them a little bit mad for a while. That's gonna be fine. Looks like we should possibly just go do a battle with Venice in order to get him out of the war. Have I watched Better Call Saul? I watched like the first season of that show, right as it came out. But for the most part, I didn't really watch it. No. Venice does not want to peace out yet, apparently. All right, yeah, let's group up. We'll do a battle. Yeah, oh yeah, The Lawyer was great. I'm not saying that I didn't like the show. I just, I only watched a little bit of it, basically. Apparently, Saxony is being rather suicidal. Okay, this puts Venice at 60%. He's willing to do a 17% peace deal. Venice and also treaties with Spain. Sure, why not? Whatever, sounds good. Goodbye, Venice. This army's gonna stay down here to police the territory, but we don't need the leader. We need, the Iroquois. Apparently we have occupied. Nice. Look at that. New Hamster Dance. They're doing a good job. Speaking of New Hamster Dance, let's make sure that they have some forts. Just level 1, just something so that they have some, you know, a little bit of zone of control to protect their lands. We want to ideally put it in defensive terrain, but let's do like one here. I don't even really care. We'll overbuild it just because it's too much, though. That works. So this guy covers these 3. That leaves Kanoi not covered, though. Hmm. I'm not seeing a great, like, way to cover all of them. Screw it, he can just have extras. Let's also make sure that he has some regimental camps, so he has more force limit potential. Get that guy knocked out. And over here, since he's occupied that, we have military access there now. Times of need. Send a letter to Riga asking for administrative aid. I mean, I guess we'll just take prestige. We don't really need anything here. We could have gotten that land for free from the Iroquois. We could have, but it's in the New World. It really makes no difference right now. We're not really worried about long term. Like, we're good on income. We're fine. Let's go to Finland. I do want to make that into a state. I did make a Finnish subject, never mind. Also got Samogitya. Let's do the next top one, Pskov. South Karelia. Alright, so that's all of our state slots. Those should all be full cores yet? No. It's fine, we don't need these admin points. Admin points are silly. Admin points are tight. Just gonna do harsh treatment because I don't want to go down there. It's not full discount anymore, but that's okay. We don't have an army in that part of Africa, so... Are we a merchant republic? No, we're a monarchy. We're the emperor. In order to be the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, you have to be a monarchy. So, our goal in this war is what, really? Technically, he doesn't own any occupied forts over here, so we could demand land in Ireland. Unfortunately, it looks like all the Irish One Province Minor cores are gone. Fairly recently, too, because I remember looking at them. There still are some cores for Gaeldom. There's a Gaeldom core there. That could become a prince. What about... Man is gone. That's pretty much it. Let's just check and see if there's anyone else. Just Gaeldom. Okay. Can we make Gaeldom into a free city? If we take Argyll. Let's take Argyll. Let's take sort by war score cost. We could take stuff over here in the New World if we wanted to. Actually, do we have concede colonial region? Concede Columbia for 10 war score? Sure. Let's do that. And let's do... Beyond that... sure, we'll take these. That's a colony, though. He's trying his best to colonize. Look at this silly guy. That's also a colony. I don't want that. Okay. Beyond that, then, we're just going to take stuff that is the cheapest. I don't really want to take too much. I just want to take land that we can add to the empire. I need this to create a prince. This land can get added to the empire. It's super awful border gore. Let's not take these. Let's not even take these, even if they're the cheapest. Let's just take... We'll just take this. This is fine. Okay, no reason to core these because they're going to... Let's wait one more day. That'll all get transferred. Okay, and then we'll take... Argyll is going to become a prince, but we have to core it first. Shrewsbury, Lancashire, Oxford, Coventry, that thing, Derby, all that. So all become part of the empire soon. And this army can come back down to London and protect trade, or protect armies. Arumba, what do you think about replacing development cost reduction with development efficiency for certain nations? Development efficiency is incredibly powerful. I think that that'd be on the same order as like giving nations administrative efficiency instead of core creation cost reduction, it's probably too strong. The different ways you can stack it can just get kind of nuts. I love those monarch points. Alright, are there any relationships that we can break, or is there any real reason to even worry about that? Probably not, right? Basically...
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I can't believe you've done this.
Hello, Arumba. Thanks for sharing with us your tips, feelings, and time. A little something to cheer you up. Great stream, great advice. Hope for more collaboration with Flory. Hey, thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate that, Aviota. I actually talked to Flory last night. We had a couple ideas we were bouncing around. We might do something soon. I had an idea, and I kind of bounced it off him, and he had an idea as well, and I liked his idea, so we'll see about setting some time aside to do some recordings. How many free cities are there in the Empire? Right now we have 6 free cities currently. We have 3 that are German. So our free cities were... Looks like Norway is not a free city. It's too large. You little bastard. He was a free city, and then what? Did he start colonizing? You son of a bitch. He colonized Trinidad. And now he can't be a free city because he's colonizing because of his stupid little colonist. You stupid Norwegians. Declare war. Alright, so there's that. Other free cities are... We've got Estonia is a free city. Riga is German, so we can't use them. Livonia, we wanted to make it a free city, but we can't because they're a militarist. Finland is also a militarist, I believe. Nope. Nope, they would become one. Okay, so... First off, let's enforce religious unity on this guy, because he has stayed Catholic. Make him into a free city, we got -3 reasons. Our Diplo rep is actually pretty good right now. We're at 8.22. We are overextended. Let's improve relations with Finland. Of course, we got caught spying on France, which means some stuff there. Lots because of 2 province minor, so we can't do him. What do I think about adding horses as, like, manpower and sailors? You mean as in, like, having horses as a resource? I think that's adding too much complexity to it. This isn't Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4, you've got, you know, you got munitions and, like, vehicles and tanks and whatever, all these different resources. I think they should go a step backward. The concept of having sailors and manpower is just stupid to me. You're telling me that at any given point, I mean, I've got more people who are sailors than I've got who could possibly be infantry. You're telling me I can't give these sailors a gun and have them go field, like, some land battles? I don't like sailors, so no, I do not like the idea of horses. I think that's silly. Now, I do like the idea of the trade goods system maybe being more significant, you know? Right now, when you have dominance, if you have like the largest share of a trade good, you get a bonus. But I could easily see them implementing some sort of system where instead of just being an all or nothing thing, like you get the bonus or you don't, you could have it be something like, you know, there could be tiers to this, for example. They can make it so that, you know, instead of just having a binary, you either get the bonus or you don't, it could be scaled, like have 5% dominance with this trade good, and then you get this bonus, and if you have 10% dominance with this trade good, then you get this bonus, and you have 20%, it could, you know, scale up from there. Something like that could be interesting. And you could do more with horses in like that way. Like you could actually make horses into a trade good. You could actually have fields of horses or something. But I would not add horses as an actual resource. Like a number. There should be a training mechanic to convert sailors to manpower. The thing is, that'd be a really easy thing to implement as a mod. You could easily just have a button that you click that says, you know, convert 5% of your sailor count into, you know, 4% manpower per month, something like that. There'd have to be a downside. I wouldn't want to just completely strip it completely from the game. The idea that, you know, not everyone is cut out for it could be interesting, but you could do that as a mod, but then you don't have access to Iron Man. Well, you have access to Iron Man, you just don't have access to, achievements. So, we're gonna have a rebellion real soon. We never did get to 90-something 6%. I think we're just gonna have to roll a couple generals right now, guys. I'm not gonna... We don't even have the generals necessary to field multiple sieges at once. Like, I'm not gonna declare war on France when we don't have a lot of good generals. So, let's start rolling some. Let's get, like... Well, I only have the monarch points right now for 2. The one shadow guy. Let's see what you got. Not great. Man, we had better generals the other day. Douchebag Dave. It's a great name. I don't know why. I like it. And of course, because I like it, you're amazing. 6-4-4-5. That is 10. That's 19 pips. You are 1 pip away from perfection. Although, we could technically go up to 21 if we had a tiny bit more army tradition. Still, that's pretty freaking impressive. Good job, sir. 5 siege pips. We're out of monarch points, guys. We can't roll more than just 2. Gotta wait for a while. Apparently, almost thrown from balcony is possibly going to die. Let's see what happens. Almost thrown from balcony apparently did get thrown from balcony. So that's not ideal. We're currently 30, so we shouldn't be dying yet. Hopefully. Expand the diplomatic corps just expired. Let's do a new debate. We've got another diplomat option. Create offices for vassal nobles. Missionary strength. Let's do the missionary thing, because we do have quite a few missionaries right now. We'll take the corruption. Also, since we've got the Dutch bonus, let's make sure we're never rooting out corruption. There's just no point to it. We have quite a bit of reduction overall from Dutch officials. We will not sack that. We'll sack naval tradition, because that doesn't matter. I would normally sack crown lands if I wasn't the emperor. Church power is a great one to spend. Prestige is relatively inexpensive. I'll also spend some monarch points. Okay with that. Okay, it looks like we need just one more click. Kill the army organizer. He's a land force summit advisor. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Who is the HRE? We are the HRE. HRE is pretty big. Or are you saying, like, HRE stands for Holy Roman Empire if you're not sure what that means? It's the Holy Roman Empire. Can you present scapegoat but fire the guy and rehire after? Possibly. I haven't actually tested that, but if it works similar to the way that that other event does, then the answer would be yes. The French are also at war with England. That's right, they're part of the Scottish Reconquest. So Scotland's having a hard time actually getting ticking war score, apparently. That's not true at all. He has ticking war score, but he's having a hard time getting good war score. We want to have more troops on the border here. How big is our half stack? Total of 35,000 manpower. Let's train another one. Wait, you can be a Republican emperor? Nope. We stopped being a republic. We started as a republic, the Peasant Republic. And then what we did is we drove our Republican tradition below 50. And we started to take the events that drove it further. We got below, I think, just being below 50 makes it so that when your ruler dies, you become a, instead of becoming just a standard republic that you were, you kind of degrade into a dictatorship. And if you, then when that ruler dies, you have the choice to either go back to being a republic or you can become a monarchy. Did I release Denmark? Yep, Denmark's right here. He's actually been doing some development. Look at this guy. He's got 9 development now, up from like 5 or 4 when we released him. If he gets to 10, we can make him into a free city. I'd be alright with that. Let's go pull the guy that's currently over here in the North Sea. He's not really doing anything over there. No, not North Sea. Sorry. Guy that's in St. Lawrence. Okay. Can Lauenburg become a free city? We only want to use free cities that are outside of the German culture group because we're going for an achievement called Neither Holy Nor German, which requires you to have 7 free cities inside the Empire, but they can't be part of the Germanic culture group. So basically we're pushing it into the Scandinavian and Italian regions whenever possible. Nation of the Ottomans wants us to go help out? Sure. Fine with that. We could actually do some work, like actually properly help them out. What? Wait, what? You called me in on this war? You called in the Empire, the Holy Roman Emperor, to facilitate your war against the Mamluks. Just the Mamluks. No one else. Yeah, seriously, why would they call here? It's really dumb. He wants me to hold his hand. He wants the Mamluks to know that he really doesn't like them. Manufactories has spawned. Naturally, we didn't spawn it because apparently we don't have enough manufactories. Actually, there's just so many possible places that could spawn it that's why. Spawned in Brittany. Especially considering we're playing on very hard. There are so many manufactories everywhere. We should see pretty darn good spread rate though. 3.25 per month here. 4 point something. Blaze got some. Let's turn on Institution Spread Edict in the capital state. Help facilitate that slightly. 0.5, 3.0. Alright, we should get the institution relatively quickly. Actual benefits from the institution is goods produced plus 10, which will help out quite a bit with trade income over the next little while. Gain stab or don't? Answer is yes. Gain stab. We like stab. Stab is good. For some reason I have an extra artillery hanging out here. I guess he belongs somewhere. Where does he belong? He belongs not here. Yes, he does. He belongs to this army. Alright, we'll go over here. Brr, it says. Coldest period of the Little Ice Age. Okay. Our Inquisitor just died. Let's switch back to... I'm gonna go with National Unrest guy for a while because I'm tired of dealing with rebels. We actually do have Dutch particularists that are at 90%. Bonnie. If I can just raise autonomy here, I will, but I can't because it's been decreased. Awesome. Awesome. We're gonna have a rebellion there. We're gonna need to ferry one of our navies down there to take care of this, it looks like. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's say, stay still, and then we'll just auto-transport this army to here to suppress. Arumba, what's the most important? Goods produced, production efficiency, trade power, trade efficiency. Goods produced will make the most overall effect on your economy. One of the reasons why I'm so adamant about protecting my prosperity, because it provides 25% goods produced. I mean, we're making 12 ducats a month from our capital state, which is only 3 provinces. Granted, they're pretty high development, but a huge part of that is the fact that we have goods produced plus 25. It makes a massive difference on the overall trade value. Trade value is what determines your production income, and is also what determines the trade value, the actual trade income from that. Are we going to form the Holy Roman Empire? Yep, that's the ultimate goal of the campaign. We're going to get the Neither Holy Nor German achievement, and then we're going to move on from there. We have a 40 stack. It's, where? Spawn there? It did not. Oh, perfect. It spawned over here. That's convenient. In that case, let's actually bring this army home. Not even a properly composed army anymore. I heard a corps. There's probably some of the English corps, English culture, since we accept that culture. We also have Tuscan culture accepted. We should probably accept some of these other ones, like Norwegian instead, for faster coring speed. Yep, so this land with our claims was slightly faster. Let's add that to the Empire, add that to the Empire. National unrest -2. Looks like that might make a difference, so sure, we'll pay for it. It's not like it's very much money anyway. Mamluks were full annexed. And we've gained 21 favors. Cool. Good job, I guess. Yep, so Finland does want to be a free city now. Cool, let's make them into a free city. That should put us up to 7 free cities. We have 61 princes. We're going to be creating one more after the core is done here. But I'm going to put a short break in here. Wow, we're at 31 minutes. I've accidentally ignored my flashy for a while. So, as always, thank you for watching. Look forward to see you guys in the next episode. See you soon.